Hi, everybody. Welcome. If you're watching live or you're watching the replay, I want to thank you so much. Tap the screen if you like what I'm talking about. This way I know, and we'll do more of that. Or just let me know if there's a topic that you want to know more about. So, and of course, please share. That's how we can just bring more of this content to you. So, and I'm Debbie Silver, by the way. Welcome to Transformation Tuesdays, and what I'm going to be doing is bringing you content every single week, and it's going to be on how to become your physical, mental, and emotional best. So we're going to be talking about health, we're going to be talking about weight loss, fitness, work-life balance, everything you need to become your physical, mental, and emotional best, and transformation, mindset, all of it, just bringing it all to you, because there are some areas that you may be doing so well in and some that may need a little more attention. So we're going to be working on all of them. So today's topic is changing your beliefs by building bridges. And this is huge. And you know why this is so important? Because every single thing you say, think, do are based on your beliefs. If your core belief is I'm unworthy, or I'm unlovable, or I'm not good enough, well, then everything you think, see, and do and say is going to be based on that. So we need to work on the core belief, and change it so it's representing you the way you want to be represented. And how do you know what your beliefs are? Take a look at your life. Your life is a complete representation of the beliefs you hold. So if they're not working for you, I am so glad you're watching, because we're going to work on that today. So one of the first things you want to do, and I'll get you started with this, but this is totally something you're going to want to take very seriously on your own. Grab a sheet of paper, and you're going to write down things, these three little phrases. Ready? I'm so ... I can't ... I'll never ... And when you have time, see what flows. Just see what flows. Don't judge it. Don't criticize it. Don't critique it. See what flows. And what you're going to see are the beliefs, the subconscious beliefs, and that are really running you. And here's what happens. Usually they're all laid down by the time you're like 7 or 8 years old. You have these neural receptors. It's like wiring in your brain. And tracks, it's like tracks that are laid down. And you may have laid down tracks like, I'm lazy, or I'm fat, or I'm not good enough, or whatever it is. And over time, all you're doing is reinforcing it over and over and over again. So what happens is what's showing up is really just everything coming from those beliefs. And it's almost like, imagine if there was a garden, and this garden is only growing weeds and stuff you don't like. And you think you can only grab your fruit and vegetables and flowers and everything else from this garden, but it's only coming up with stuff that you don't like. We don't realize we can plant a different garden that's going to bring stuff up that we love. How does that happen? By changing our beliefs. And here's what we do. You know, a lot of people believe in affirmations, and for some, they're wonderful. I found personally, and with my clients, a little hard to grab onto sometimes, because if you can't believe it, your mind will just kick it out. Like, for example, let's say there's an obese woman, and she's 400 pounds, and she decides, I'm going to just start saying affirmations. And this woman, this wonderful woman, starts saying, I am a lean, mean 125. Well, her brain's like, no, you're not. Kicks it right out. It is not believable. And so it doesn't grab hold. So what I've created for my clients, and they love this, and I know it works with me too, are bridges. And here's what a bridge is. A bridge is a believable affirmation and new idea and new concept that you can grab onto until a more empowering concept is created, until a new track is created. It's something that you can absolutely agree with and work on. So it looks like this. Let's take our obese woman that I'm talking about. She says, I'm a lean, mean 125, right? And her brain's like, no, you're not. And it kicks it right out. Now, every single day, maybe hundreds of times a day, this woman is saying, I'm so fat, I'm so fat, I'm so fat. So that's the track that she's laid down, right? She's laid down that track of I'm so fat. The affirmation isn't going to work, but let's just say she's eating better. She's eating healthier. Isn't it fair to say, if it's true, that she can say, I'm eating healthier every day, right? I'm eating healthier every day. Now, if this is true, every single time she says, I'm so fat, what if she says, I'm eating healthier every day? Now, here's the way to really grab onto this. You see, I'm wearing my reminder band. No, my clients get these, but you can use a rubber band, which is fine. Not nearly as cool, but anyway, so you put a rubber band on, a reminder band, something. And now here's what this woman would do. She says, I'm so fat. And she's like, oh, wait a second. What's that bridge? What's that bridge I'm supposed to say? Oh, yeah, I'm eating healthier every day. So what she does is she snaps the band, taps the band, rubs the band, not to hurt her, to remind her to say that new bridge. Over time, through repetition and through consistency, that old track loses its charge. The new track is being laid down of, I'm eating healthier every day. And soon, the new track of I'm eating healthier every day takes hold. The old one loses its charge. The new one takes over. And that is literally how you change your mind. So now let's get to you. There may be beliefs you have like, oh, I can never lose the weight. Or I can never make that much money. Or I can never have that kind of relationship. You've said that 100,000 million times. And it's brought you what you have. Take a look around. You'll see your life is a representation of the beliefs you hold. So what if you created a bridge? Now to say, like, let's just take money, for example. I can never make that much money. For you to say, I can make $1 million a year. Well, that your mind may say, no, you can't, and kick it right out. But what if you just started to unravel that belief a little bit? What if you said, what if I can make $1 million a year? Right? You're just questioning it. What if I can? What if I can? So every time you say to yourself, I'll never make that much money, you snap the band and you say, what if I can make that much money? And think about it. What would happen if through repetition and consistency you committed to repeating that bridge hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times? You know what would happen? That bridge, what if I can? What if I can? What if I can? Becomes the new belief. When that takes hold and when that's firmly in place, you could create another bridge. But if you take a look, it's bringing you closer to the body, health, lifestyle that you want. Right? Now, I remember there was a client I had, and this was someone who came to me for weight loss. And she said, and I heard the story. She said, oh, just so you know, I'm a slow loser. Just how I am. I just never lose weight quickly. And I heard that belief. And that's all it is. It's a belief. And I said, well, do you want to take that on? She's like, what are you talking about? You want to take on that belief? So, okay. So that week, her bridge was, what if I can lose weight quicker? What if I can lose weight quicker? What if I can? And she must have repeated that 100 times. And I had her actually every day give me a number of how many times she repeated it. Sure enough, wouldn't you know, that week, the next week that we spoke over the phone, I coach people, Skype, phone, in person, whatever. It was over the phone. Wouldn't you know, biggest loss ever. Why? Because she questioned the belief. When you question it, you lay down that bridge. Well, that's how a new belief can eventually be formed. So what I'd love you to do this week is go back to what you wrote down. I'm so. I can't. I'll never. You'll find some beliefs there. Beliefs that you think are facts. And we talked about that last week. Take a look at the biggest ones. You may have 20. Take a look. Circle the top 3 that you want to work on. Create bridges. And a bridge is a believable statement you can repeat. Short, powerful, over and over and over again until you can lay down that new track and it can become a new belief. And it could be something as simple as, like, let's say you say, like with our woman that we said, I'm so fat. And the bridge is, I'm eating healthier every day. If it's true, it could be, we could lay that down as a new belief. Or I'll never have that relationship. What if the bridge is, what if I can have that kind of relationship, right? Or money, I'll never make that much money. Maybe I wasn't ready, now I am, right? Anything. You're questioning it through repetition and consistency. You're snapping the band, touching the band, whatever it is. Don't hurt yourself. It's only to remind you. Lay down that new belief. And you'll see over time, the old track loses its charge. The new track is laid down. And that is literally how you change your mind. For more on this, go to, I have so much stuff I want to teach you. I'll be teaching it every week, but I have a very popular ebook, and it's the 20 most popular questions I've gotten asked over the last 25 years. And you can find that at debbiesilber.com. So DEBI, S like Sam, IL, B like boy, ER, debbiesilber.com. And go grab your 20 insider secrets to look and feel better ASAP. And I'm going to see you next time. Bye.